When Satoshi decided to leave the project, it was when Gavin Andreessen said, I'm going to make the CIA. We've got a meeting with the CIA and I'm going to tell them about how Bitcoin works. Satoshi left the project at that point. This was also around the time when Julian Assange wanted to use it for WikiLeaks, and we beat the financial blockade. And 1 month after that CIA meeting, Len Sassaman allegedly committed suicide. And a bit later, we were told that Hal Finney has a critical illness and is dead. And Len Sassaman meets all of the credentials and the time zone and all the different things. He did have social media posts where he was kind of saying, yeah, I'm not sure about Bitcoin and that type of stuff. But I think what Len Sassaman did was not what he was meant to do. He open sourced the project. I don't think it was meant to be open source. I think this was meant to be a gateway drug for what we're having today, central bank digital currencies. And I've traced the entire history of Epstein's interaction with different developers and compromised networks that he tried to infiltrate with Peter Thiel in 2011 and beyond.
To try to pull Bitcoin back into the fold?
Yes. Yeah. There were many ops, and I would almost like to do a whole podcast on those different ops in Bitcoin because I was there and I saw them all. And I saw what Brock Pierce tried to do.
What did Brock Pierce try to do?
Well, Brock Pierce, I think, was Epstein's guy in the digital currency space. And he tried to persuade me that Satoshi Nakamoto was Dr. Craig Wright, who's the guy that recently got a year in prison, and I think, not sure if you heard it, for pretending to be Satoshi. And he ended up being an essential part of creating an alternative version of Bitcoin. Brock Pierce also was the co-founder of a stablecoin called Tether. And Tether was later sold to a company called Bitfinex that I had invested in. That stablecoin Tether was the gateway drug for central bank digital currencies. And when Bitcoin went open source, there were several attempts to create alternative versions and fork it off and confuse the community into going to a more centralized version of Bitcoin called Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi.